In the mist-shrouded mountains of feudal Japan, where the whisper of leaves carried tales of honor and betrayal, the shogunate rose, not merely as an institution, but as the very backbone of military and political life. These mighty shoguns, wielding unparalleled power, were not just figureheads, but pivotal architects of Japan's medieval tapestry, painting a landscape of governance that thrived under the war-torn skies. Their influence reshaped the archipelago, influencing everything from the art of war to daily life, setting the stage for a period marked by fierce loyalty, strategic marriages, and the ceaseless clink of samurai armor. The shogun's role transcended the mere command of armies. As both a military leader and a political ruler, the shogun was a dual force, steering Japan through periods of both peace and turbulence. This role, evolved through centuries of conflict and strategy, raises intriguing questions about the dynamics of power and governance in medieval Japan, offering a lens through which we can explore broader themes of leadership and societal structure. The origin of the shogunate can be traced back to the late 12th century, when Minamoto no Yoritomo rose to power after the Genpei War, establishing the Kamakura shogunate. This marked a significant shift from the power of the imperial court to a militaristic governance. Yoritomo's ascension was not only a victory in war, but also a monumental transformation in Japanese political structures. Minamoto no Yoritomo's consolidation of power further entailed the creation of a new military government known as the Bakufu, or shogunate. This system significantly altered the distribution of power, laying foundational governance principles that would endure throughout the era of the shogunate. The Bakufu controlled not only the military aspects, but also the administrative roles, effectively reducing the emperor to a figurehead and shifting the real governmental power to the shogun. This change marked the beginning of a feudal system, where loyalty and military service were rewarded with land and titles. This laid the groundwork for a society dominated by the samurai warrior class, whose lives were governed by the strict ethical code known as Bushido, which emphasized loyalty, honor, and discipline. Throughout the centuries, successive shoguns employed a variety of strategies to maintain and expand their power. Key to their rule was the delicate balance between military strength and astute political maneuvering. The shoguns were adept at forging alliances through marriages, and were rigorous in quelling rebellions to maintain their dominion over the disparate clans of Japan. One of the most significant military strategies implemented by the shogunate was the establishment of a decentralized system of governance, wherein local lords, or daimyo, were granted relative autonomy in their domains in exchange for military support in times of war. This strategy not only ensured the loyalty of the daimyo, but also prevented any single figure from rising in power to challenge the authority of the shogun. Additionally, the shogunate exercised control through a sophisticated network of spies and a well-established system of roadways that facilitated rapid military mobilization and efficient communication across the regions. This logistical prowess was crucial in maintaining the shogunate's grip on the sprawling Japanese archipelago. The shogunate era profoundly impacted Japanese culture, influencing literature, art, and social structures. Under the shogunate, the distinct samurai culture flourished, characterized by an emphasis on martial arts, discipline, and the arts. This period saw the emergence of no theater, the tea ceremony, and the ink landscape painting, reflecting the aesthetic sensibilities and philosophical inclinations of the time. Moreover, the period of shogunate rule contributed to the development of a highly structured societal order, where social mobility was restricted, but roles and responsibilities were clearly defined. This order supported a stable, though rigid, social system, which influenced Japanese society's development in the centuries that followed. The legacy of the shogunate in modern Japan is profound and enduring. Though the shogunate system officially ended in the mid-19th century with the Meiji Restoration, the values of discipline, loyalty, and honor that it fostered continue to permeate various aspects of Japanese life. Modern corporate and political structures in Japan, with their emphasis on hierarchy and duty, reflect the influence of the ancient shogunate system. Ultimately, understanding the historical significance of the shogunate provides key insights into the continuities and changes in Japan's socio-political landscape.